everybody. My name is Firdawsosman. Thank you so much for coming back. I really do appreciate it. If you are new here, so I am, and I won't say I'm a student. I'm not a student. I
Yeah.
live in Germany. I studied in Germany. I'm a recent graduate from the University of Kiel, and I studied material science and engineering. And in today's video, I have a guest with me, and today's video is going to be very interesting. I know you guys will really like it, and I can't wait
Yeah.
to also like listen to him. So please introduce yourself.
Yeah. My name is Elvalsam, aka Sam Fix, aka that fresh, yummy hot chocolate. I'm a student in Germany. I live in Darmstadt and studying entrepreneurship and innovation management in the Technical University of Darmstadt.
Okay, so in today's video, we actually want to talk about working as a student in Germany, and Eversam is going to take us through his journey working, combining his studies and work at the same time. But more interesting, we want to know about the working as a student in Germany, right? So Eversam, what was your first job when you landed in Germany?
Okay, so when I came to Germany, I had my documentation done and everything. So I wanted to actually just start working and stuff because I had less courses to do. So I had this app, I'm trying to remember the name now, where you could get jobs, shift, and then you have to travel. You can choose the radius of which you could get the job. So I just have to do some shift, and then I get paid like the first amount is like the first after 2 days, and then you get the balance of the payment 15th of the next month. So sometimes I pick like different companies and then go for the shift. And so after which I got a regular job, which was Amazon. I went to the office. They asked me some questions, documentation, and everything, and then I started working. At first, I was told like it's going to be a taxing job, like difficult job. But I'm like, no, I really want to try. I mean, other people also are working there, so I mean, I could also do same. So I started this job the first week, the second week, it was beginning to tell on me like it
Okay.
wasn't easy. Yeah, anyone who has worked in Amazon facility, especially at the sortation center, because where I worked was like the sortation center. It's like one of the biggest in this part of Germany. So this center is where all of the things from different countries in Europe come, and then we have to like sort them out before they start going to like different addresses. You know, so it was really, really difficult. I'm not going to lie about it. But I still kept on going. First month, second month, third month, and then my contract was done, and they offered me 2 months again. And then I accepted to do it because I mean I wasn't really doing anything there.
Mm-hmm.
But that 2 months, if I had known, I wouldn't have taken that 2 months. Trust me, because most of the people we all started together, I discovered most of them left the company. Yeah, but I did the 2 months, and after which um, they still offered to extend my
Was it
contract,
the
which I
work
was
was
like,
very stressful, right?
yes, it was really stressful. So you have to stand for 8 hours.
Mm.
So my
Amazon.
shift usually starts from 2 p.m. and up
Mm-hmm.
to I think 10 p.m. So first I was at the inbound. So the inbound is like where they bring in stuff, and then you have to load them, and then it goes to the conveyor, and then to the sortation area where he has to go to different places, and then they also move me from there to line assistant, I think, and then also they call it spider. So you have to close the cart and then take it to outbound. And then
Right.
from there, also, I had to do like the scanning. I was a scanner also. Like, you have to be really fast when you're scanning because they have like a time span you have to cover for
Yeah.
each of those parcels. So you have to be really, really fast. And then we had like, I think 30 minutes break just once, not twice, just 30-minute break interval. And trust me, my body was telling on me, my knee, because standing for 8 hours is no joke. It's no joke, trust me. You're not just standing, but you're doing like strenuous
Mm-hmm.
activities. Yeah, bro. But one thing I give to Amazon is like they're really big on like what's the word now? Like uh, I lost the word. Like they are really cautious of like the area. You have to be really really cautious of whatever you're doing. Like don't
Mm-hmm.
like I don't know. I'm
Like
trying to look
safety.
for. Thank you. That's the word. Safety.
Yeah.
Like they're cautious. They are big on safety. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. So that was
But
that
then
about Amazon.
Amazon, do they pay well though? How much do they pay per hour in
Yes. So
Darmstadt?
as at when I got the job, it was I think 13. I think within 13. Yeah, 13 point something.
Okay.
And then if you work on, I think some weekends they pay you extra. If you work during the night shift, they pay you more.
Overtime.
But when I was about leaving the 2 month extension, they increased the salary to 14.
Mm-hmm.
Point something, but that didn't change. That didn't change my decision. Trust me, that didn't change my decision. I just really
Okay.
wanted to leave. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So what I'm very interested in is like your current job.
hmm
Yeah. So like, could you please walk us through? So before I go, would you say in Germany it's hard to find jobs as a student if you don't speak German?
Um, yes, because I mean, most of the jobs here has to do, especially the kind of job you're looking for, has to do
Yeah.
with conversation with locals, like the natives, and you have to speak German to an extent. I mean, to an
Mm-hmm.
extent. So, but if you don't, then lager,
Like a
it's
job.
you
Yeah.
you have to just face lager jobs. But I mean, there are still some cases where some students get like jobs in good companies,
Mm-hmm.
without even having. I know of someone because of the nature of the job. I can't really say, but
Mm-hmm.
he came here. He doesn't really speak one thing in German, right? But because of his experience, he worked with a very big firm after his bachelor's, and then he got a job with a very good. If I mention the name now, it's like he got a job with them, and yeah, so in some exceptional cases you could get a job, but basically generally it's like really difficult. Again, it depends on your city where you are. There are some places in Germany where you could actually get jobs easily, and then there are some places which can limit you,
Yeah.
especially those so small cities. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay. So Elvalsam, walk us through your new job now. What do you do
sorry.
now? Walk
Oh,
us through
okay.
your new job. What do you do now?
Okay, so I work for an airline.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, I work at the check-in. So like, just make sure that people get their boarding pass. They're at the right counter number.
Mm-hmm.
And then also sometimes my shift, I also have to work at the gate. So yeah, so that's just basically what I do. Either I'm at the
Okay.
check-in where people get the boarding pass, or
Mm-hmm.
at the gate where they're actually boarding. So yeah,
Oh, great. That sounds interesting. I've not really come across any student who worked with an airline.
yeah,
So do you
yeah.
have to speak German for this job?
So with this company, I don't have to speak German because I got it through an agency.
Mm-hmm.
So it's called All Security Services. So they have like different airlines which are their clients.
Okay.
So when you're hired, if you could speak German, they could send you to the ones who actually require German and English. But there are some which don't really require so much German, then they send you to them. They have so many airlines who are their clients.
Hmm.
So I got hired on the job and then I was sent to work for American Airlines.
Okay, okay, perfect. So this agency, they are called what? Security what?
It's called like the short form ISS, so it's all
Okay.
security services.
So how did you find out about this agency then?
Yeah, that's a very good question because for me, I really didn't know about them. That's why
Right.
it's always good to network. Don't limit yourself,
Mm.
just your circle, like people from your country and all that. Try to network with people. So funny enough, I got the contact from an Asian guy
Mm-hmm.
who is like a very good friend to me. So he reached out to me and he told me, okay, there's an opening, and that was like the last day for submission
Mm-hmm.
of applications. So he said if I like it, I could try since I was complaining about my job at Amazon.
Yeah.
And so I quickly sent my CV and everything, drafted, like I spent time to draft a very good email and sent it. And I think the next day I got a call. Oh no, the same day, later in the evening, I
Mm-hmm.
got a call, and then the person said, "Am I so so so?" And so I say, "Yes, that's me." He said, "Okay, today the application already is closing, but he saw my email, and then that's why he's inviting me for the interview." Yeah, so I was invited for the interview, which I went for, and I met some other persons. I also met some students there from my university as well.
Okay.
So yeah.
Oh, that's really interesting. So this job, do you do it as a full time or part time?
Like most of the jobs at the airport are like part time, to the best of my knowledge. Yeah,
Okay, okay. So it's actually ideal for you as a student. You can easily
yeah,
combine it, right? Okay, all right.
exactly.
Um, yeah. So do you like this job so far?
For me, I like it because now I can comfortably balance my school and also my work life. Before I couldn't, like a part of my job was taking so much of my time. Imagine spending 8 hours in one place just working. You come back so tired. But now I get to work sometimes uh, 3 times in a week, sometimes
Mm-hmm.
two, sometimes just two during the weekdays and maybe
Yeah.
Saturdays and Sundays, and then on public holidays, sometimes you're planned to work for some of those days because it's an airline, right? So they
Yeah.
have
Every time.
flights every day. Yeah.
Okay.
And the
Okay.
good thing about the job is you only work in the morning. They only have two
Mm.
flights that leave in the morning, and because of the ones that come from the US back to Germany in early
Oh,
hours
okay.
or yeah of the morning. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. 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 So,
So most of yeah
do you
yeah
mind
so
how
most
you guys were? Okay. No, finish.
yeah so most of the time I only work from, say, during the winter I work from 7 to 10 or 11 or max 12. And then during
Mm-hmm.
the summer, because the time changes, then I work from 6 and then end by maybe 10 or 9 or 11.
Okay. Okay. So before we go, did you require intensive training for this job?
Yes, yes,
Hmm.
yes. We actually went through 1 week of training. So we had like two in-class training where we're taught so many things about the airports, do's and don'ts,
Mm-hmm.
regulations, so many things. Like it was more like I was in the university setting. And then the other 3 days, it's like the OJT, so that's like on-job training. So we're
Okay.
taken to the airport after the in-class training for the 3 days, and then we have to actually do what we've been taught
Mm-hmm.
in class with the supervision of the supervisor.
Oh,
So,
okay.
and after which, then you know your fate.
Mm-hmm.
If you're selected to work for the company or not. Some people actually were dropped.
Oh, wow.
Uh, yeah, who
After the
didn't really
training.
meet. Yeah, after. But the good thing is, yeah, 1 week of training, you get paid. It's paid training. So, I mean,
Okay.
so it's not like, but yeah, so that's just how it is.
Okay, okay, okay. I'm really,
Yeah.
really happy for you. Like, yeah, it's not every time that we have to be doing cleaning and da 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 da
Man.
da.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is actually like, yeah, really nice. I'm really happy for
Yeah.
you. What do I want to even ask?
So
Aha, yeah,
also,
yeah.
okay. So the
You
thing
go ahead.
about this job, okay, so you're when you are confirmed to be employed, like you sign the contract and all
Mm-hmm.
of those things, then you are given like the uniform.
Yeah, I
So
saw you in the uniform.
yeah. So we actually wear suits for the guys. So
Right.
you're given a suit by the company, the tie, two pair of trousers, I think, and then about six shirts, white shirts,
Mm-hmm.
um, but no shoes, just the and for the girls also the same thing,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know. And then for the documentation, it's really dicey because it's Germany, right? So
yeah.
I had to get police reports from my country
From
to show I
Nigeria.
don't.
Okay.
Yes, some persons which couldn't like make the process were actually dropped because of this process. It took so much time for them to get it.
Oh God.
Yes, yes. So I was able to get mine in good time.
Yeah.
And also the police here in Hessen who
Mm-hmm.
actually they also get a report to the what's it called, to the company. So they
Yeah.
also require police reports from the Hessian police, which is
Mm-hmm.
the Hessian state, right? Yeah. And also I think that's that about it. And then you have to write an exams. Um,
Mm-hmm.
After the documentation, you have to write an exams. The airport, Frankfurt, which is Frankfurt Airport, you have to write an exams, and also the company also sets like an exam after your training. Yeah.
So this
So
exam, if you what if you don't pass this exam?
if you don't pass, the good thing is I think you have like two trials or three trials. I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, wow.
Yeah.
And this job is not easy. Oh.
Yeah.
You know, so when you posted I saw you on your Instagram story right with the uniform. Like, wow, why are you working? And so did you get like comments like that? Do people ask you like, hey, why are
Yes.
you working in the airport? Like, are you
Yeah.
a hair hostess or what?
Yeah, true. Because the first time I posted about like with the suit and everything,
Yeah.
people who know me know that okay, I'm always on like the reflective jacket. Like I
Mm,
don't always post about those things because I was already upset with the job and all.
yeah.
So, but when I got this new job and I had my first post, like, where are you working? Do you travel? How do you know, your school and studies? Because you're always traveling. I say, no, I don't travel. Like, I work at, I work at the airports. I'm not like a hostess or any of those things.
Yeah.
I'm just the ground staff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what's the position, like your job? What's the name of the position?
Um, so in essence, it's like on the badge, it's seen as security representative. That's what they
Okay.
put. Yeah, because basically that's like what you do. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah. Yeah.
making
Yeah. That's
sure making sure the wrong people don't get
yeah.
on the aircraft.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's really really cool then.
yeah,
Then I guess at least this one pays better than Amazon. I'm not going to ask you. I don't want you to put it out there. So I'm going to say that at least
yeah.
it
It pays.
pays better than
Yeah,
Amazon, right?
yeah. It does.
I
It
can see
does.
her
See
smiling.
that
Yeah.
I'm smiling. It pays, trust me, it does, and it's
Uh,
less stress. It's less
Yeah,
stress,
less stress.
It's less
I've worked
stress.
in check-in before, like this check-in thing before. It's really easy. It's not easy, but it's not hard. Mine was in the airport, it was a ship.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it was a ship, like a huge ship like that. So, but
Wow.
then it's
That,
seasonal. It was only during the summer. Like if you're in my city, most students do it. Yeah. But this one is like the ship. So you do check in just like the
mm,
plane. Check the
yeah,
boarding and whatever, yeah.
yeah.
But then, yeah, this is actually very interesting. I'm happy for you. And do you have any tips for students who are looking for jobs? Like, what do you think they should do?
Yeah, like I know of some from my channel who always send me DM saying,
Right.
okay, how can I get jobs? The thing is just keep sending out applications. You never
Mm-hmm.
know which one will click.
Yeah.
Just keep sending. Don't limit yourself and say, okay, I'm looking for like this classes, or if not,
Yeah.
start from
Yeah.
somewhere. Start from
Exactly.
somewhere. And then once you are there, you network with people, and then the networking will now make you to have an idea of like other things.
Yep.
Because when you network and someone has your number and say, oh, there's this job opening, would you like it? Just like I got
Yeah.
mine. Imagine if I was not networking, I would have still
Yeah. Doing
been.
Amazon.
So just try to
Oh
network,
my
be
god.
open-minded, like start somewhere, and trust me, in due time you get. There are
Yeah.
so many jobs, like there are jobs, trust me, there are jobs.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
last thing, do you think people should come to Germany and study?
Yes, I feel you should come to Germany. Like whenever I look at the comparison, Canada, US, UK, and I see the amount of money people are
Yeah.
paying just to get the same education we are getting,
Mm-hmm.
masters. Like when I say public university, I don't mean like it's like laid back, like
Yeah.
world class education from one of some of the best professors you might get, at absolutely almost, because once you talk of semester fees, like how much? Come on. Like in my university, I pay I think 338 euros for
Hmm.
because it was increased because we now have like the Deutschland ticket has been infused
Added.
into like the
Yeah.
semester ticket. Yeah, so we don't have to pay separately. So that's why the increase came up. So it's like little amounts. People are paying thousands of pounds and dollars, and they're getting, some live their life paying back some of these loans. Some of them
Yeah.
might take
Loan
loans, but
debt.
you are getting this thing like free. So I would advise you, if you have the opportunity, come to Germany and study and find your bearing. If you think you can't stay here for long, you can always look for other opportunities. But I would advise you, come to Germany. Germany is waiting for you. Come. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, thank you so much, Elvalsam. And this was
Yeah.
very informative, and I'm very happy for you, and I'm wishing you the very best. And yeah, you guys, please subscribe to. No, I almost forgot.
Yes, sir.
Please subscribe to Elvalsam's channel. He has a YouTube channel. Please go there. I'm going to leave his YouTube channel in the description box. Go to his channel. Please
Yeah.
subscribe to him. He has the latest information about studying in Germany. I don't have such information again because I have not kept myself updated, but he's still in the system. So if you want
Yeah.
any new thing about studying in Germany, please go to his channel. Go and subscribe on my behalf. Thank you so much. Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for
Yeah.
coming. I hope
Yeah.
to see you again in my channel and then
Yeah.
bigger, something
Yeah.
bigger.
It's always a pleasure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bye bye, everybody.
Yeah. Ciao.
Ciao, ciao.